Good afternoon. Can I help you? I'm looking for Chibuike. Is this his house? And who is asking? Tell him Nneoma is here. He will know exactly who that is. I don't know any Nneoma. My husband didn't mention. Your husband. Madam, I am not here to disturb your peace. Before this small boy grows up not knowing his own father's compound. Ijeoma thought she knew every version of the man she married.
So this new fabric, how much are we talking?
Don't worry yourself. I'm using my own money this time.
So now it's my own money. When did we start dividing property?
Since you started complaining about every small curtain, that's when.
Buy whatever you want. This house is yours as much as it's mine.
You always say the sweetest things when you're running late for a meeting.
I mean every word, Ijeoma. Every single one. Hello, who is this? Nneoma? How did you get this number? No, don't come to Lagos. Whatever it is, we can settle it from here. Just a small site issue at the Ibadan project. I'll be back tomorrow night, latest.
This morning you had all the time in the world, now you're running.
You know this business, Ijeoma. It doesn't wait for anybody.
Drive safely. Call me when you land.
Always.
Mama, where are we going?
We are going to see your father, my dear.
The one in the picture?
Yes, the one in the picture.
Does he know we're coming?
No, but it's time he did. Good afternoon. Can I help you? I'm looking for Chibuike. Is this his house? And who is asking? Tell him Nneoma is here. He will know exactly who that is. I don't know any Nneoma. My husband didn't mention. Your husband. Madam, I am not here to disturb your peace. Before this small boy grows up not knowing his own father's compound. This says, 6 years ago, Igbanku, full traditional rights. Our families were both present. This is not possible. Chibuike told me he was never married. Then he lied to you he was coming back to complete the bride price and never did. And Kambili is his son, 4 years old. He has never once seen this house. Why now? Why come now, after 6 years? Because I am tired of raising his child alone while he builds a mansion for another woman. I did not come to fight you, Ijeoma. I came because I am still, on paper, his wife. Explain this to me, Chibuike.
Ijeoma, how did she find the house?
So it's true. You're not even denying it.
It's complicated. That was years before I even met you.
A marriage doesn't end because you moved to Lagos and stopped calling. Chibuike, did you divorce this woman, yes or no?
No.
Then what exactly am I? What have I been for the past 3 years?
Ijeoma, please, let me come home. Let me explain everything face to face.
There is a woman and a 4-year-old boy standing in my garden, Chibuike. Explain it to them first. Nneoma, my dear, is this how? My dear. You called her my dear. Ijeoma, it's not what you knew this time, Mama. You knew about her. You knew about boy. Chibuike promised me he would handle it before. Before what? Before I found out I've been living as a second wife without my knowledge? Mama has always known where I was, Ijeoma. She sent us money every Christmas. Ask her yourself. 3 years, Mama. You sat at my introduction. You wore aso-ebi at my wedding. You let me call you mother. I am still your mother, Ijeoma. No. Tonight, I don't know what you are to me anymore. For what it's worth, I didn't come here to destroy your home. It seems it was never fully my home to destroy. No, it wasn't. Not the way either of us thought. Where will you stay tonight? A guest house in Aja. We'll manage. Don't manage. Kambili, you didn't ask for any of this. You would let us stay after everything. Tonight is not about you and me, Nneoma. Tonight, I need to look my husband in the eye and ask him exactly who he thought he was marrying twice.
You make funny egg shapes.
My mother taught me. She said food should make children smile before it fills their belly. Kambili, come and greet Auntie properly.
Good morning, Auntie Ijeoma.
Good morning, Kambili. You didn't have to do this. He's 4, Nneoma. Whatever is between his father and me, it isn't his fault.
Ijeoma, Listen to me before you say anything.
Good morning to you too.
I should have told you about Nneoma years ago. I know that. But it was over before I even met you, I swear.
Over, Chibuike, you never divorced her. There is no over on paper.
It's a village thing, Ijeoma. My father forced it. It was never a real marriage to me.
It was real enough to produce a son. It was real enough that your mother has been sending them Christmas money for 4 years. Come inside. Your son is having breakfast in your kitchen. I think it's time you met him properly.
Kambili, do you know who I am?
You're the man from Mama's picture.
Yes, I'm your father.
Why do you live here and we live in the village?
That's a grown-up question, Kambili. I promise to give you a grown-up answer one day.
Okay, can I watch TV now?
Chibuike, promise me. Marry Nneoma. Unite our land with Ezes before I close my eyes. Papa, I have plans in Lagos. Plans will not carry the Obiano name. A wife and land will. And if I don't love her, love is for after. Duty is for now. Promise me, my son. I promise, Papa.
Duty. 7 years, and to him I was only ever duty. So let me get this straight. He married her, never divorced her, and built your entire house on land that isn't fully his. That's the summary, yes. Ijeoma, my love, this is not marriage wahala. This is a legal case. I don't want a case, Tamara. I want my life back. I know, but sometimes the only way back to yourself is through a lawyer's office first. I know someone, Barrister Funke, she doesn't play. Let me survive this week before you start booking appointments. I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying, don't let love make you forget you have rights too. The simplest thing is to settle her quietly. A reasonable amount, a proper apology, and she returns to the village. This does not need to become anybody's business. You want to pay her to disappear. I want to protect this family, Ijeoma. Surely you want that too. There is a 4-year-old boy in your guest room, Mama. He is not an invoice to settle. You are still young. You do not understand how these things are managed in families like ours. No, Mama. I understand exactly how it was managed. Quietly. For 6 years, while I sat across from you at Sunday dinners calling you mother.
Ijeoma, please, sit down.
I'm done being managed.
Are you and my mama going to fight?
No, Kambili. Grown-ups are just talking about complicated things.
Is my papa going to send us back to the village tomorrow?
I don't know yet. But whatever happens, it isn't because of you. You understand that?
Okay, you can play too.
Thank you.
Dele, whatever you're hearing, it's exaggerated. There is no land dispute affecting the Ibadan project. That's a completely separate title. I need you to trust me on this. We've worked together 5 years. Fine. 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks to sort out my house, and I'll sort out the deal.
You don't have to explain yourself to me. I want to. Kambili has a weak heart, Ijeoma. The doctors in Umuahia said he needs surgery in Lagos. Surgery I cannot afford on a tailor's income. You never mentioned this. Because I didn't come here for pity. I came because I've written to Chibuike's business email 3 times this year. And 3 times, nothing. I was not going to let my son die waiting for his father's guilt to catch up with him. So the certificate, the land, are proof that I have every right to ask. Not favors, Ijeoma, rights. Then we make sure he pays attention this time, both of us. Tell me what this means. All of it. No more shortening the story for me.
That land was supposed to be Kambili's inheritance. My father left it specifically for Nneoma and any children we had.
And
I used it as collateral. Twice. For the loans that built this house. For the Ibadan project. So this house, our house, was built on a promise you stole from your own son. I was going to pay it back before anyone noticed.
Chibuike, I have spent 3 years being proud of the self-made man I married. I didn't know I was living inside someone else's stolen future.
Ijeoma, please.
I need air. Don't follow me.
Somewhere inside that house, a marriage was unraveling one document at a time. Outside, under the stars, Ijeoma was quietly deciding who she wanted to be on the other side of it.
Chief, there's no need to travel all this way. I can handle this quietly. You've already spoken to Nneoma's father? Yes, sir. I understand. We'll expect you. He's coming, with Nneoma's father, to settle this the way custom demands.
No, Chibuike, if the elders open this matter formally, they will ask about your father's will. They will ask about the land. Everything comes out.
Maybe everything should come out, Mama.
I'll be direct with you, Mrs. Obiano, because sugarcoating won't help your case. Under Nigerian law, a valid subsisting customary marriage generally bars a later statutory marriage to a different person. Meaning your court marriage to Chibuike could potentially be challenged as void, precisely because his customary marriage to Nneoma was never dissolved. So he's been legally married to 2 women, and only Ijeoma didn't know? Essentially, yes. It's not settled yet. There are steps we can take, arguments we can build, but I won't lie to you about how serious this is. So I might not even legally be his wife. Right now, on paper, that is a real possibility, which is exactly why we act quickly and why you protect yourself first.
I know I don't deserve the benefit of the doubt anymore, but I need you to know, loving you was never the lie, Ijeoma.
Then what was the lie, Chibuike? Because at this point, I genuinely don't know where the truth started and the performance began.
The marriage to Nneoma was obligation. Loving you, building this life with you, that was real. That was my choice.
A choice you made while hiding a wife, a son, and stolen land from me for 3 years.
I was a coward. I kept thinking there would be a better time to tell you, and there never was.
I don't know yet if I can forgive the man who did all that, but I do know I won't keep pretending for either of us, not anymore. Take this. Enough for Kambili's surgery and more. Go back to the village tonight before the chief arrives. You want me gone before he asks about the will, don't you? This is not about the will. Then why does your hand shake more than mine right now, Mama? There are things even Chibuike does not fully know about his father's estate. Things best left buried. I didn't come to Lagos for your money, Mama. I came for the truth. And it seems there's a lot more of it than even I realized. Papa, Mama B tried to pay me to disappear. No, I refused. I didn't come this far to be handled like a debt. I want everything on the table. The land. All of it.
So it's true. You mortgaged Papa's land. The land that was supposed to come to all of us. And you didn't think to call your own brother? Obinna, this isn't the time. It's exactly the time. I've been managing the family farm for 8 years while you built your Lagos empire. And you dare to gamble our inheritance without a word to me?
Wait, all of us? There's more than one claim to this land?
Papas will split that land 3 ways. And whoever you eventually married with his blessing. Nneoma was that blessing, not her. Not her.
It was never that simple, Obinna. It's about to become very simple, brother, because I am not losing my share of that land to your Lagos mistakes. You must be the Lagos wife.
And you must be the man who married my huswoman without anyone thinking to mention it to me.
Bold words for a woman about to lose everything.
With respect, Chief, I have already lost the version of my life I thought I was living. There is nothing left in that room for me to be afraid of losing.
Chief Okezi, sir, you said tomorrow. I lied. I wanted to see who would greet me first at this gate. And it was not you, my son. Interesting.
Whatever is decided today, Chief, I am not leaving this compound, and I am not leaving this conversation. I intend to be in that room.
Then let us go inside. It seems there is more than one wronged woman standing at this gate, and I think it is time all of Umuaya's secrets finally answer to Lagos.
Beatrice, I will ask you one more time. What exactly are you holding?
She had spent 3 days being spoken about. Today, she was walking into that room to be spoken to, or nothing at all.
He who brings kola brings life. Today we ask only for truth, whatever shape it takes.
Ishe.